The biggest threat to cybersecurity right now is the United States government.
A battle is waging across the internet.
140 cyber attacks on U.S. companies.
30 million.
As you can imagine, I'm not out of the woods as far as YouTube monetizing my videos at all. In fact, I'm facing a complete shutdown. Now, I said time and time again when I said, "Hey, I'm doing well." Everything is 60 days out, so I only get paid once a month, but it's 60 days. So when I see my levels rise, that's 60 days from the time that I saw it. So when I'm getting $100 a month from YouTube, for the next 60 days, I'm getting $100 from YouTube. Now, I don't know why other channels, which do far less than what I do, have such a fantastic response on Patreon. And it can't be that the only people talking, only people leaving comments are poor people, and those are representative of my channel, because it can't be. Why do I say that? Because women don't really watch my channel. The demographics for women is almost nil. It's almost zero. Yet, the very few women who do watch my channel are super loud, super leaving comments, super offended. This isn't a channel for you. This isn't your channel. This isn't a woman channel. I've said time and time again, this channel is to promote men, especially black men. Women already have thousands of channels. I don't have anything against women. You have thousands of other channels that you can go to. This is not the channel for you. You are the exact opposite of my concentration. My concentration is black men. But you want to come in here and change stuff. It's not going to happen. I'm offended. I don't care if you're offended. Most likely you're offended because you're not very educated. You don't know how educated people speak. But you're very, very vocal. And that's how politics works these days. Funnily enough, right? If you're going to be on my channel, you're going to have balls. Metaphorical balls, I guess, because some of you people are kind of young. so some of you, your balls haven't dropped. So now, of course, I love everybody. I'm not against anybody. Everybody wants to take it to the extreme. He insulted me. He must hate black women. Could you calm it down 1,000? What if I'm the only person in the world who hold black women responsible for their reactions? For their actions. That's not hate at all. Huh? Right? That's not hate at all. The reason feminism is as successful as it is because white men are not holding white women responsible for their actions. Oh, you got pregnant from a one-night stand? Let's hold the guy responsible. Any logical judge would tell a woman, no, it does not take two to tangle when you're the one who can get pregnant. It only takes one to tango. And if you are not prepared to go out and be a man, because that's what you're being, if you all would not want me as a judge, I wouldn't give you anything. There would be no such thing as child support at all. None. A logical judge would say, if you are gonna go chase men like men chase women, then you are 100% responsible for the consequences of you chasing men. No man is going to do a one-night stand expecting that a child is going to come out of it. No logical person is going to think that, because no reasonable woman would go out chasing men completely unprepared to not get pregnant. I believe getting pregnant is 100% the woman's responsibility. Let me repeat that. For all of you who are, your mouth just dropped open. I believe the woman is 100% responsible for getting pregnant. 100%. I do not believe that a man has any. Why? Because that is the attitude and that is the environment that we have now created. Disposable man means that the man is replaceable with any other man. The man is replaceable with objects. And if we have an environment where the man is replaceable with any other man and with objects, then the woman is 100% responsible when she gets pregnant. It does not take two. It does not take two. The decision to get pregnant is the woman's. Let me delve into that legally. At every aspect of that sentence holds true. The woman has 100 different contraceptive alternatives. A man has one or two. So given the options, given the weight of the tremendous amount of options that a woman has to prevent getting pregnant, and then she goes out and chases men like men chases women, she is 100% responsible for getting pregnant. 100%. Let's not just stop there. By the preponderance of the law, a woman then has hundreds of other options to murder the unborn baby against all of the wishes of the father. Do you understand? You can get pregnant, be married, and you can abort the child. Wait a minute. What if you carry it to full term? You can, as a woman who's married, pregnant by your husband. This isn't a court of law. This is now the law of the land. If gay marriage is the law of the land, this, what I'm about to say, is the law of the land too. A woman can give her child up for adoption without the father's consent. That is the law of the land. Given that preponderance of what the law is right now, this day in the United States, a woman is 100% responsible for the complete cycle of life, from conception all the way to birth and beyond. And the state will take care of the child for the woman, making her completely responsible for the child via actual money. The man does not appear in the equation whatsoever, and in fact, the regulations surrounding child care, welfare, and all that sort of stuff admonishes you to not have a man. That means the man must not be in the picture. How much more evidence do we need in the entire equation that a man is not in the picture? If he's not in the picture, then you all calling men deadbeat is nothing but a lie. It's nothing more than somebody pulling your chains and telling you to be mad at the man, because they have done everything possible to make sure that the man is not in the picture. This is feminism in the United States in 2017. For all of you women coming onto my channel who says they're feminist, are you sure? I want to be like John Cena. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
This is what feminism is today. Does that have anything to do with equal rights? No. Replaceable man, completely replaceable man, the complete destruction of the family, that a woman can get pregnant by her husband and she can abort or give the child away for adoption without the husband, even against the husband's wishes. How do you like them apples? That there are no men's rights. There are no husband's rights. There are no father's rights. None. I don't have a right to step in and say, you want to give my child, my flesh and blood, up for adoption? I don't have that right in the United States. Then women, you have zero right to open up your mouth and call men deadbeat and all this other stuff. Zero. Zero. You can't. Because the state is there for you. You went to the state to get this, you got it. Now, You want to go into the men's realm of chasing men like men chase women? Then you're going to have to be responsible for your actions. And you are 100% responsible for getting pregnant. 100%. It does not take two. Sorry. No. And there is no accident. It doesn't take two. There is no accident. You would not want me as a judge. You wouldn't want me as pregnant or president or anything like that. Anyway, this was supposed to be a preamble, but it turned into an actual video. Okay. Please donate to the channel, patreon.com/Shakaama. Feminists are screaming, there should not be men's rights. There should not be MGTOW. Why not? Why not? Apparently you don't know the state of life in the United States right now as it stands. You vocal women on my channel, did you know this is with the law of the land? Did you know this is how the law actually works right now? I don't even understand why they're trying to collect child support from men, other than to take his money, because you don't get the money because there's this fee, that fee, that fee, that fee, this bypass, that bypass, this regulation has to be paid off, this license and that license and that. Did you know all that? And every month, this fee, that fee, what have you fee has to be paid off every month, and you don't get half in divorce. You don't get the house. Your loans aren't automatically paid off. Your debt isn't erased. So the whole marry him and take his money doesn't work. I know a man who divorced a woman. He kept the house. But then again, he took all of the debt of the couple, right? Or whatever debt that they had accumulated as a couple, as a married couple. He took all of that on. And on top of that, gave her $50,000 cash. Within 2 years, she was broke. Now, they were young, or 40 something, 40. She was an invalid. She was a fully healthy woman. Within 2 years, she was broke. Let somebody give me $50,000. I'll come back rich as hell. I'll have about, 1,000 houses collecting rent every month. That's what I would do in 2 years with $50,000 up front, cash. I parlay that into a CD block. 2 years, she comes back, woos him like an idiot. He remarries her. And then, of course, then she takes all his money, right? And then, of course, she accumulates debt, and then she has to remarry after she divorces him. Even after taking all this stuff, she goes back into debt. There's not a need for men's rights? That's crazy. As a person of the law that I am, it seems moronic for anybody to suggest that there should not be a men's rights groups. The family court alone mandates that men should form a group to lobby for their rights, to lobby to gain rights, to gain parental rights. You want a man to pay child support, but he has no parental rights? Does that make sense to any of you, male or female? I'd just shoot everybody. If it were me, I would just shoot everybody. I'm not suggesting you do that. I'm just telling you what I would do. What do you mean I have to pay and I don't get visitation rights? Are you kidding me? Then there's no need for you nor the child to exist. I'm just saying I'm crazy. Don't listen to me. Thank you for watching this MRA MGTOW video, unintentional MRA MGTOW video. And I'm dead serious. I think the woman is 100% responsible for getting pregnant. Think about it logically for a second. Don't be emotional. Think about it logically. If you're going to go out on the prowl, you're going to go creeping, you're 100% responsible. Just like you're 100% responsible when you get into a car wreck. Well, I don't have insurance to pay it off. Oh, well, you got in the car. You ran somebody over. That's your responsibility. You got in the car. You don't know how to drive a car properly. I was drunk. That's no excuse. That's even worse. You're the one doing the drinking. How come everything else is your responsibility, but when it comes to getting pregnant, that's not your responsibility? At all. Under the law right now, it's not your responsibility. At all. And you want child support from men as punishment. There is no reasonable person who would think that a one-night stand resulting in a pregnancy should happen. Could happen. She told me she was on the pill. She says, I don't need a condom on. That's a contract form right there. Under the law, that's a contract. Relying upon her word, I didn't need a condom. I have very limited options as far as contraception as a man are available to me. She says remove the condom. I remove the condom. I'm assuming because she's a party girl, that's a euphemism, by the way, because she's a party girl, that she's fully prepared to have the party girl lifestyle, right? I'm not going to be crass, but that's it. If you're going to have the party girl lifestyle, then you need to be responsible and prepare yourself like a party girl. And you need to be honest with yourself that you are a party girl and you're trying to live the party girl lifestyle. You don't know what a party girl is? Go listen to Chandelier by Sia. She was being very honest in the song, talking about her party girl days. And she said she was miserable. She's miserable because it's a woman trying to put on the mantle of a man to do things that men do. Oh, don't worry. It's miserable for men too. One night stands are not great. However, male hormones dictate that you do certain things. I know because I don't do certain things, and every once a month, every few months, or every 6 months or so, I go crazy. Yes, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So I don't have a girlfriend. I don't go dating. I don't have a love life at all. Zero. So every so often I go crazy. It's the hormones in my body saying we must procreate. That's what courses through the veins of men. So all of this feminist stuff and this stuff about, oh, why are men hitting on women? They have to. It's in our blood. And this isn't an excuse for any. This is a reality. You all don't want to face reality. I'm a prime example because I don't do that. So every 6 months or worse, if I don't do anything at all, for a year, I literally go crazy. And I have learned to lock myself in my house for about 3 weeks. And make sure I go buy enough groceries so I don't starve, and just lock myself in my house in 3 weeks and try to ignore it. Go ask an endocrinologist. Go ask a medical doctor. Do men have hormones that are constantly raging through their body if they don't perform certain acts, if they don't do adult stuff? And the doctor will say, yes, this is why men hit on women. This is why men are on the prowl 100% of the time. This is why men will say yes to even the monsters. This is why men will say yes to the creatures at 3 a.m. when the bar is about to close. This is why. Because men have hormones coursing through their body. Now, I'm a good example because I don't go to the bar. I don't do all this other stuff. So a lot of men say no because they're already doing whatever, right? God forbid I should step into a bar during that phase of the moon or whatever you want to call it. I'm liable to say yes to all sorts of creatures. Probably 5 of them at a time. Come all you girls, the whole group. Come on, let's go to my house. Huh? Thank you all for watching. Don't pay me no mind. I'm being totally serious, though. Thank you for watching. But I've been called out on it. I had a guy friend says he said you hit on the most unworthy women. I say, well, yeah. I say, well, about that. And my bartender woman friend was just sat listening and just laughing. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Bye.